Good morning, students.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, today my voice is okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how was the lecture of decision science? Just wait for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, then we will start. Yes, Mohit Wankhede. Hello, Mohit. Yes, Dhananjay Shinde. Yes, no anyone has given a reply to me. If any problem at your end, I am audible now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then no anyone has
Hello.
given respond me. Yes.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yes, Mohit. How was the lecture of decision science? Shall we start now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, we will start with tomorrow topic that we have conducted topic from last 2 to 3 lectures. Okay, that's the start from overview of project management, and now we will continue that project planning. What is mean by project planning? What are the steps are included in project planning? Okay, what are the 6 method of project estimations? Okay, now we will cover today's topic as an project management with the project estimation methods. Okay, so anyone knows what are the 6 common estimating method of project management? Just we will take a review of tomorrow's topic. It will be okay to all, or shall I start from today's topic also? Yes, Mohit. What are the key components of project management? I want to respond from your side. If you are doing a regular study of these topics and all these things, then you need to reply me. Okay, otherwise, how we will conduct the trainings or how we will conduct the lectures of project management? Just talk with freely, okay? That you have created a confidence to manage the project management skills, or to talk in English, or how to express your thoughts about as a project manager, or as a project management skills or project management organization. Okay, what are the key aspects of the project management that I have discussion by tomorrow? I think the discussion on yesterday, that key components of project management. What are the key components of project management? Yes, Pooja.
So identify all
So,
stakeholders,
Yes.
define the roles and responsibilities, hold
Yes.
a key of meetings,
Yes. Yes.
define project scopes, budget, and timelines, set
Yes.
and priority goals,
Yes.
define deliverable, create project schedule, and do a risk assessment and communication project plans.
Yes, yes. Good, Pallavi. Okay. These are the key components or key aspects of project management. And also considering 3 to 4 most key components, that is key parameters of a project management is that scope, time frame, resources, cost, and risk. Okay. These are the 4 to 5 components in project management that is considered as the time considerations. What are the scope of your project, what are the resources are available or not, or what, the main component that is cost and risk. Okay, these are the key components aspects of a project management. Okay, what are the 6 method of estimations we have covered, that we have mostly comes towards 3 steps of project estimation. Yes, what are the
Top
six
down,
steps of yes, Monica.
top-down estimation method, bottom up, expert judgment, comparative and analyzing
Yes,
estimation,
yes.
parameter modes estimation,
Okay,
uh, and last one, three.
three
I don't
point
know.
splitting method. Okay, it's good. Okay, top down estimate, bottom up estimate, expert judgment, comparative or analog estimate, parametric model estimating, and 3 point estimating. These are the 6 steps of project estimation method. Okay, yesterday we have covered analog estimation and expert judgment. Yes, or parametric model estimations. In today's topic, we will cover all these 6 methods with the better example for the better understanding. Okay, I will share the slides today. Okay, just a bit. I will download the attendance first. You all have understand the concepts of the project planning subject, or if you have any problem regarding that, your students.
No, sir.
Yes, at any problems on your end regarding the syllabus and project management subject, you can contact to me. Okay, other than this, those have still pending to fill the examination form, they can fill by it today or by tomorrow itself. Yes, slide is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hmm. Okay, which contents we have covered? Yes.
Project estimation.
Okay, only project estimation. These are the contents in project planning subject. Okay, project, what is meant by project planning, planning steps, key elements of project planning, project estimation, 6 common estimation method, project network, and basic network analysis method. What is meant by project planning? That the certain time frame, usually with defined stages and designated resources. That plannings mean that activities to be carried out sequentially, or the all the activities to be carried out as in a sequence manner with efficient and effective utilizations of resources, which are comes under project planning. These are the project planning stage that create, analyze business case, identify mixed stakeholder for approval, define a project, set project goals and priorities, determine the project deliverables, create project schedule, assignment of task, and carry out the risk. Okay, these are the key element of project planning. These are the key components of project estimation, that scope, time frame, resources, cost, and risk. Okay, that we have already covered it by yesterday's lecture. And we will come towards today's topic, that is 6 common estimating methods in project management is that top-down estimate, bottom-up estimate, expert judgment, comparative or analog estimation, parametric model estimating, and 3-point estimating. Okay, in top-down estimates means what? In top-down estimates means what? The information of previous project which are to be available with a lot of quantities or with the considerations of time and cost. Okay, these are comes under top down estimation. In bottom up estimations, there has considered as an individual task. Okay, after that expert judgment, which has considered the knowledge and skills and expertises of that subjects or knowledge. After that, comparative analog estimations, which has also includes cost and duration of the component. After that, parametric model estimation, which has covered the details information of the data available for the project. And last one is 3-point estimating, which has covered with one of the uh, uh, famous formula that E equal to O plus P plus M upon 3. Okay, these are the 6 common estimating methods. I just overview the process. Okay, what is mean by analog estimation? That previously I have said that the analog estimations which has considered the cost and duration of existing ones. Okay, cost and duration of the project. After that, bottom up estimation which has considered each individual task. Okay, starting from very bottom to the resulting goal, or individual tasks are their roll up to the top to given higher level estimation numbers. The process good for thinking about how each individual task is a part of this bigger picture. What is the example of bottom up estimation? Yes, Pallavi, that in bottom up estimation we have checked each individual process task parameter for the completion of that project. So can you give an example of that bottom up estimation method? Anyone? So I am also satisfied that you have to be the covered containers with the bottom up estimation. Bottom up estimations means what? It covers each and individual task of the process, each and individual task of the conversion of that product input process output, consideration of each and every element for the completion of that project, for the completion of that product, for the manufacturing of that product. Okay, these are comes under bottom up estimation. Anyone example of bottom up estimation if the each and individual task are considered in that process? In any industrial example, or you can say that the marketing example, or any of them, or some of the project example that have considered each and individual task for the completion of project. Yes, Pooja Daipale. The concept of bottom estimations is that with the consideration of each and individual task of the project. So anyone example from the bottom up estimation? Yes. I want answer from your side. Yes, Nikita Pawar, Saurabh Bodke. Yes, Pallavi Devre. In case of bottom up estimation, we are considering each and individual task.
Sir, we can say that the person who has research on anything.
Yes. Okay. The persons who has taken a research on any of the topic is are the good and better example of bottom up estimations. In that case, he can consider each and every individual task or process or thing that to be considered as the part of project management or as a research method. Okay, good. Okay, bottom up estimation, analog estimation, that we have covered parametric estimations also. In parametric estimations, that calculate the details data from previous activities and to be used in the relationship between variables to estimate the cost and duration of your current project. Means what? They are considering the relations between variables of data or collection of data and can be considered with the current estimations of the project for the current project to be find out with the relations with previous project for the consideration of cost and time. Okay, and if you plan using a parametric model, keep in mind that it can be quickly making an adjustment to previous estimation with the variety of difference which that around to be arises between each new project. And in order to accurately estimate the project plans, project estimations required to robust data. As per the considerations of studying of data analysis methods, the parametric estimations has considering the required robust data or required useful data or required corrected data for the parametric estimation method. Okay, now top down estimation. Okay, in bottom up estimations, which parameters are considered? Yes, in case of bottom up estimation method means what? Anyone? Bottom up estimation, what is the difference between bottom up estimation and top up estimation? Yes, what is meant by bottom up estimation and top down estimation?
The top down is used in early time of project.
Yes. And bottom up estimation?
At the end, sir.
Yes, okay. In top down estimation is also is that if the information is not available, okay, or some of the information is incorrect or incomplete, okay, in that case they have considering a top down estimating. Means what? Top down estimating is a techniques used by the upper level management to estimate the cost of new project by using information from previous similar project. Okay, it's commonly used in the very early phase of project management when not much information is available. In case of top-down estimating, they have considered the project as per the current project or as per the same project of the project management skills. Okay, or also they are considering cost of new project by using information of previous similar project, but some of the information is not available or some of the data is not available, that is important data which can be considered in top down estimating. Okay, this is the top down approach diagram for top down estimating method. What is meant by bottom up estimating? Bottom up estimating management is a techniques that determines the overall cost or timeline of the project by examining the work at the most granular levels of details, compiling all this information and then coming up with the overall budgets and timeline of project that can be delegated to the team members. Okay, what is meant by granular data? What is meant by granular data?
Sir, minute details.
Okay, minor details. Okay, these are comes under granular data. Okay, expert judgment. Expert judgment is a techniques in the project planning process that refers to making a judgment based on skills, expertises, or specialized knowledge in a particular area. The expertises can be based on an individual training or educational backgrounds, or which can be as a career professionals or experienced workers, peoples or staff, or the knowledge of the product or the market. Okay, these are comes under expert judgment. Why the expert judgment are considered in project management? Why they have required as an expert judgment? If you are planning and all the process are comes together effectively, then why the need of expert judgment? Is anyone guess that why the required of expert judgment? Yes, Sagar. Why the requirements of expert judgment in project management?
So to save time and energy of the project majorly.
To save the time and cost of the project majorly.
Time,
Okay.
money, and energy.
Yes, as when we have as an roles and responsibilities of a civil engineer. Okay, what are these key skills that they have need to update in their project? As in case of expert judgment, you are as an project manager. Okay, of some of the project related to a manufacturing activity or some of the related to a metro project, road transport, railway project, any of the projects. As a project manager, what are the expert judgment techniques by you yourself also? What are the expert judgments that you are considering that are the expert judgment techniques in project management? Okay, if you are doing a job on one particular machines that manufacture a bearing components, okay, at that time you have required expert judgment of the raw material components, manufacturing process, and output which is in the form of bearing specifications parameters. Okay, that in that case you have need to require the knowledge of what type of raw material we have to be purchased. Okay, what type how many customers are available in the markets after our product has to be dispatched or for the transportation. What are the key skills or what are the difficulties are faced by an SCM manager? Okay, supply chain management system, distribution system, transportation system. Okay, in that case they have required a product knowledge or they have required a project market knowledge for the expert judgment techniques. Okay, if if I don't have knowledge about the what type of material we want to be purchased for the manufacture of that product, okay, that will be totally affects on our project. Okay, that's why we have required expert judgment techniques for the details knowledge of each and every task of that project, which type of skills, what type of technical knowledge is required for the completion of that project, which are comes under expert judgment techniques. Okay, suppose as in a project management of hydraulic power plant, in that case what key components or what key aspects of that project management they have required they have required. Yes, as of some of the financial institutions, what the experts they have required. Yes, Pallavi.
It's a CACS cost accountant.
Okay. Yes. Again, in case of hydraulic power plant, what is key skills they have required? Startly, they have know the capacity of that hydraulic power plant. Okay. These are the main
Survey,
basic
survey,
components that survey. Yes. What are the
engineers,
what are the
technicians.
engineers, technicians? Okay, these are the importance that scientific calculations are also an important parts of any project management. Okay, if you are considering a renewable energy sources project, that is hydraulic power plant, thermal power plant, biogas, biomass, solar power plant, in that case they have required a technical knowledge person. Okay, that to be find out that what are the project scopes or their disadvantages. Okay, how they have to be carried out, how to how they have to be established an efficient and effective manners, for the how much durations their project to be carried out. Okay, in that case they have required a technical knowledge persons that the activities to be carried out. Yes, as in a project management they have managing that all the managing all that process parameters skills resources, but in that case they have required expert judgments in that project. What are the key skills, what are the key components of that project to be converted into meaningful output. Okay, in that gut expert judgment they have to be carried out each and every task of the process, some of the scientific calculation, mathematical calculations. Okay, okay, these are the important key skills that if they have required and they have already have knowledge of all these technical skills, expertise. In that case, our project parameters or our project to be output will be successfully carried out. Okay, in that case, only expert judgment is the option that they have required that the product to be carried out successfully for the long duration with the minimum time and minimum cost. Okay, if we are not able to find out expert judgment techniques in our project, that will affect on both the time, cost and our project parameter. Okay, that we have already considered that the time and cost are most important parameters. In that case, expert judgments, if we are failed to failed to find out the expert judgment techniques on that project, definitely they will affect on our output, which is the output which is in the form of product or which is in the form of our project also. Or they have also required a knowledge of market. Why the market knowledge are important as a project manager? Yes, marketing students, why the importance of marketing in a project management? That have already discussed by yesterday also. Product market, they have now the knowledge of product market. What is meant by product market? That we are considering that these are the 4 P's of product, that is product, price, place and promotion. Okay, but in all that case, location, that is place, is an important parameters of any of the marketing considerations. Yes, am I right or not? Location is an first key components of a marketing. Yes, if you are failed to place a location, appropriate location for the manufacturing industry or for the project installation, okay, there's the important consideration that they have required a survey of marketing. Okay, that they have required a knowledge of product, that they have required the details knowledge of each and every locations of that the components or the transportations or all the availability of resources. That's why they have required of knowledge of product or market. Okay, in expert judgment, I think so expert judgment you have details to understand. Repeatedly, firstly again goes to analog estimations, is the process of comparing past project with the current project in order to estimate the time and cost. Our analog estimation is done when there is limited data on the current project. Okay, this is the analog estimation method. If any example of analog estimation method, that the analog estimation has to be carried out in any financial institutions. Yes, students, analog estimations means what? Is the process of comparing past project with the current project in order to estimate the time and cost. Okay, any example of that analog estimations is that the comparing the past project with current project with time and cost only. Is any example that is very simple example that anyone? Analog estimations, it is simple that comparing past project with the current project in order to estimate time and cost with the consideration of time and cost. Yes, Pallavi, Jayant, yes, Pooja.
Yes, sir.
Is any example of analog estimations that we have considered previous data with the consideration of time and cost? The same project to be carried out in analog estimations with the consideration of time and cost. Estimation method is nothing but the budgets required to computation of that process. That's the estimation method. In analog estimation is that the considered current project with the previous project and consideration of time and cost computation of that project. I said that the any example of that project management, the activities to be carried out by sequential manner. Okay, the same consideration is that the metro project. Okay, another that is the road transportation project, or you can say that any of the transportation project, as the metro is a part of transportation, or road, or another example is a railway transport. Okay, in that case we have considering both the project, but mostly what we have considered that the time and cost of the project.
Duration and cost.
Yes, duration and cost of that the project. Indian Railway project or metro project. Okay, these are the same examples, but the cost times are different for different for both the process. Am I right? Yes, but the times and but the project case is to be similar. That's the main aim is to be transport medium. Okay, but the considerations of time cost are to be different, or available resources are to be different, their transportation, their locations, their all the mediums are to be different, but the way of process is to be simple. A way of process is to be same for all, same for both the process. Okay, these are comes under analog estimations. Only we have to be find out that the how much times have required, or how much times or how much cost has to be required to the completion of that project. That's if the railway project they have required more cost for the complete, more cost or time for the completion of project. Sometimes in reverse that the metro project has required less cost, or some of the times he had required a higher cost or less time also. Okay, that's depend on the conditions of the market, or that's depend upon the locations, availability of process, resources, planning of the project. Okay, these are all the aspects are comes under project management in analog estimations. Okay, have you understood? Yes, students, have you understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, just give me a reply. Okay, so I will go towards next topic. I don't know how much you have
Yes, sir.
understand or not. If you are giving me a reply yes, then I will go towards next topic. Yes, this is the analog estimation techniques. In parametric estimations, as previously we said that the details consideration of parametric estimations. Parametric means what? The parametric estimation is one of the four primary methods that the project or companies uses to produce an estimate for the, again we have come towards the cost and durations and efforts of that the project. Or in parametric estimations, the persons in charge of the estimate will model or describe the project using set of algorithms or set of data to be carried out. Okay, some of the examples of parametric estimation is that data mining, or suppose I take an example of coal mining industry, any of the cement industry, which are in the data which is are in the form of granular data or some of the data mining. Okay, this suppose take an example that thermal power plant also, coal power plant is also. Okay, in case of any mining industry, okay, they have required details information of which type of coal to be uh, required for the operations. Okay, in coal industries, because at the time of any if you are going in any coal industry, okay, they have required all the knowledges of materials, safety, all these equipments, or the way of locations, to working locations, or to be exit system, in intake systems or entry systems. Okay, they have need to know the knowledge of these things also. Parametric estimations means what? These are mainly considerations with mainly consideration with details of data. Okay, that is data mining. They have also knowledges of codifications, models, transformations of data, processing data, targets, plans. Okay, in example, you have understood that the parametric estimations means what. Okay, you can take a picture from this also, that parametric estimations. In parametric estimation is one of the four primary methods that the project or companies uses to produce estimation for the cost, durations and efforts of the project. Okay, and again that the parametric estimation is the person in the charge of estimation will model or describe the project using set of algorithms. Suppose here is a data, okay, which is in the form of that is primary data or secondary data. After that, the selection of that data which have required as per the manufacturing process, as per the planning of our project. After that, the targeted data, okay, that what type, which type, on what way we have required data, okay, that we have collected as a targeted data for our output of the project. Okay, after that, if you are collecting a targeted data, then we have to cleaning, means we have to sort out that these are the targeted data, but at the output we have required only this type of data, now these conditions. Okay, that's we have cleaning, or that's we have certified that data. Again we have pre-processed data, okay, that we have to selecting from the targeted data with the cleaning or with the selection of that particular data. After that, pre-process the data, okay, that we have to be carried out pre-processing on that selected data. Okay, after that we are doing a codifications, or we have performing the codifications on the data. Again that converted into transformed data, that is pre-processed data. Codifications, after the codification process the data has to be transformed, okay, or the data to be corrected. Okay, after that, data mining. Okay, data mining means what? Anyone know what is mean by data mining? Yes, Sagar or Pallavi. Data mining means what? Where we have carried out a data mining? Anyone know what is mean by data mining?
To find out the information in detail.
Yes, to find out the informations in details. Okay, all these codifications, cleaning, process, pre-processed data, okay, that we have certifications of all this data which are comes under data minings. Okay, after that data minings, our output will be in the form of models or evaluations of that data to be proper, so we can be used in our systems. That is interpretations and evaluations, okay, that have to be completed on that mining data, and our knowledge output will be find out. Okay, these are comes under parametric estimations. The details consideration of data, selection of data, data minings, which are comes under parametric estimation method. Okay, and last one is a 3-point estimation method. Okay, anyone just read this slide? Parametric estimation, 3-point estimation. Yes, Sagar, please read the slide.
Yes, sir.
3-point estimation.
The 3-point estimation technique is used in management and information system applications for the construction of an approximate probability distribution representing the outcome of future events based on very limited information. While the distribution used for the approximation might be a normal distribution, this is not always so, and for example, a triangular distribution might be used depending on the application.
Yes, okay, thank you. In a 3-point estimations, they have just details instruct that the probability distribution which represent the outcome of future events, okay, based on very limited information is available. That we have considered in top-down estimations, that very limited data are to be available with the consideration of previous project, but the data are not available. Some of the data are in the form of incomplete data. Okay, in that case we have just studies of that project and carried out our current project with the consideration of cost and time. Some of the data are not available, but some of the case that have that our project they have not required data for that information. So in that case, that the incomplete data for our project that will be completed. Okay, some of the constraints that we don't need to consider it, that we are only considering a time and cost. In that case, other data are not available, then that it doesn't affect on our project also. Okay, in the probability distribution represent that the outcome of future event based on very limited information, while the distributions used for the approximations or which to be might to be normal distribution. This is not always so an example, or for a triangular distribution might to be used depending on the application. That is 3-point estimation method, or that we can say that as a triangular estimations. Like the formula of 3-point estimations is that E equal to O plus P plus M upon 3. Okay, write down this formula. Everyone just E equal to O plus P plus M upon 3. What is mean by O? That is optimistic value. P is a pessimistic value. E is an expected value, and M is the most likely value. Okay, in that case we have find out a 3-point estimation method by using this formula E equal to O plus P plus M upon 3. Okay, this is the project network. As on offline lectures we have covered the project flow charts of any machines or any project. What is mean by project network? As in decision science also there is a project network diagram, flow, nodes, all these things are in detail list. But what is a project network basic? Yes, Pallavi or any of other, what is mean by project network? Yes, Sagar, what is mean by project network? Project network is nothing but the flow of process. The flow of process to be carried out in a sequential manner as per the project planning, that is comes under project network. Yes, it is a simple. A project network is a flow chart of any of the process, any of the project for the completion of project with efficient and effective utilizations with the proper planning or scheduling as per the sequence order, as per the scheduling order of planning. Okay, these are the project network diagram that you can draw it by using any of the project with the considerations of flow chart or process of that machines or process of that project. Okay, this is comes under project network. Understand? A project network is the project activity or which is a graphical depictions or directions where similar to a flow chart. Just I explained that the flow chart or process flow chart that shows the sequence in which the project terminals element must be completed. Okay, as per the sequence manner or individual process task. Okay, each element must be completed after one another. Okay, these are comes under project network flow chart. There are a number of techniques which are used to create a project activity networks. Okay, in project network they have the consideration of process flow chart or the activities to be carried out one after another or as per the sequentially for the completions of that activity. Okay, these are comes under project network. Okay, the flow chart of any of the continuous flow chart, anyone examples are given that the continuous flow charts are comes under which project comes under continuous flow? Yes, mining industry, cement industry, which are comes under continuous flow. Continuous flow means one after another with a sequentially, no any change in the process. Okay, as that the belts are continuously running on that both the both the terminals from the start to end. Okay, they have required all these process parameters, or they have required placing all the machines for the input to output. Okay, or which has to been a continuous in a uniform process, that is process for blending, mixing, cleaning, mining, inspections, or final project. Okay, which to be carried out on a belt conveyor system in a continuous flow. Okay, these are comes under project network analysis methods. It is a continuous flow process, but in case of any of the project, there will be distribution of activities. So, but that are also comes under project flow chart. Okay, first process is a manufacturing process. Second one is a honing process. Third one is a milling process. Fourth one is some of the honing process, or fifth one is a cleaning process. But they have to be carried out as one after another, which is not in the continuously form, but they have to be carried out one after another. There has the break in each and every machine, but they too have to be carried out. Okay, this are comes under project network. Project network is nothing but the activity of flow in the process, in any of the process that you have considered any of the project. That's nothing but project network. Okay, project network. I think so. You have understand that the project network. From the diagram also, you can just read out that the project start to project end. In that terminal elements, okay, they have noted that the terminal elements is nothing but the process or activity. Okay, from the start of that project up to the end of project, they have required a project network, or they have required all this process is nothing but project network. Or you can simply keep in mind that the project network is nothing but flow of chart, or flow chart of any of the process, any of the project. Okay, from the start point to end point, these are comes under project network. Okay, again that activities on the node. Or shall we stop here, or we can take a part of this activity or nodes? Yes, students, here we stop today, that our lecture by tomorrow itself also, on 10 a.m.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On 10
Yes,
a.m.
sir.
On 10 a.m.
Yes, sir.
we are continuing from the activities on node up to the third unit. I have a question that everyone has understood these concepts. These the estimation by methods are little but confused, but I think so you have understand it.
Yes, sir. Got it,
You have
sir.
understood it or not?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, I have know that there has little but confusion in the process, but you will just read it from your side also. That some of the key aspects you need to be mark out, that the times, cost, previous similar project, information, data not much available. Okay, there's constraints you need to be write in your notebook. Okay, in that case you will solve your confusion from that keywords. It's nothing but you have just mark out that what are the 6 common estimating method, and which considerations are comes under each and every of these 6 methods. Some of they have considered a previous project with time and cost. Some of they have considered their expert judgment. That expert judgment is totally different from all of this. Okay, these are gone out, that there's no problem with the confusion. Expert judgment means what knowledge, skills have required. In parametric 3-point estimations is that E equal to O plus P plus M upon E. Yes, parametric estimations E equal to O plus P plus M upon 3. Again, the top of estimation, bottom of estimations. Okay, that's that you need to take it from your side also. Okay, and from the activity of nodes, after that forward pass defect, basic network analysis method, and all the again contents of critical path method. These are the basics, okay, that we have covered in decision science lecture also. Okay, that we will continue by tomorrow itself at 10 a.m. from the activities of node, from the project network to the activities of end. And the end point of this unit is meta potential methods, means the activity nodes is the last point of in that the activities on nodes and project networks, because these are the critical path method, 3-point method, potential method. These are the example of project network, CPM, PRT. Okay, these are the tools required for the project network diagram. Okay, in fact, I think so. Tomorrow we have completed the second unit also. Okay, students, have you got the points?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All have got it or not? Then just I have stopped
Got
the
it, sir.
recording. Stop the recording and then we will talk now. Okay. Now you can free to talk as per your language, as per your problems, or if you understand or not.